Hey guys, before I start the normally scheduled video, I sent that transmission, basically it was a four-wheeler engine turned into a transmission, to T-Man's Go-Karts. Depending on when you see this video, maybe years after I made it, he may have already started on it or whatever, but right now, at the taking of this video, he has a video up, opening it up and checking it out, and I'll try to put a link in the description of his channel. If not, just look up T-Man's Go-Karts. It's got a lot of good stuff going on and projects that he has done, and every time I see his channel I thought, well, it'd be cool if he has some kind of shifter cart of some kind, and I wasn't doing anything with the transmission, so I sent it to him. So hope to see he does something cool with it. But after you watch this video, go check him out, and yeah, we'll see you then. How's it going, guys? Pretty much starting this video off right where I left off with the other one, but since I got it all rolled out here, pretty much from now on, I mean, it's just like going around and making numerous different little things now. Linkages for the shifter, mounting up brake stuff, seat things, making the seat tracks, seat mounts, whatever. Basically just fabbing in different things. Pretty much this is where it gets to where some of the stuff can be kind of hard because just kind of the way it goes. But I'd like to start off with, I laid out some tape measures, kind of get an idea of how long this thing is, and pretty much like from the edge of the tires to the edge of the tires on the front, it is about 8'1", and it is about 58 inches wide. So one of the things I have on hand, and I think I might work on next, is putting on the rear disc brake setup. I have, it was a sprocket hub, I think, or it might have been a brake hub. I machined out some of the splines so that it fits this axle perfectly. And looking at this hub is going to have two functions. One, hold the rotor, and two, is going to hold this axle in place from it moving back and forth. So pretty much what I'm going to do, slide it on there, drill a hole through it, through the axle, probably like a 3/8 bolt. This is an 1.5" axle, so drilling a 3/8 hole through the whole thing is probably not going to hurt anything. And then so that I'll have that. Here is the brake caliper I'm going to use. This is a Chinese brake caliper, and I had it on another machine, a 300EX. Basically, I made it so that you can see where I welded it right here. Adapted it so that it would bolt up to a 300EX brake mount. Pretty much what I'm looking at with this is, on a 300EX, there's a slot right here with an ear that grabs a hold of it, so that way, as you adjust the tension of your chain, because the tension of the chain is, in this section right here, cammed, this has to be able to move along with it. On this, it doesn't have to, so I just basically figure out where it needs to be, where I need to cut this out. This will get welded directly to this, and then I can bolt my brake caliper up, and so on. So basically the first step is slide this guy on the axle, and then I can go from there. Alright, got the rotor on there. I'm not going to be able to drill a hole today. I don't have a drill bit here capable of doing it, but we should be able to still move along here. Take the big caliper. Get her down on there. I'll probably make a cardboard template of this, and then trim away the cardboard template we figure out exactly what we need to put on here, and then I can take the cardboard template, put it back on here, and figure out where I need to cut this guy. Alright, I got my cardboard template made, sort of. And it's pretty much requiring me to cut off, I know the sun's kind of glaring and stuff, pretty much requiring me to completely cut off those tabs. You know, I'm going to completely cut off these tabs independent of each other. But I do think I can get some kind of radius marked out by lining them up with the holes, you know, the bolts, and drawing around on this right here to, you know, this radius right here to get some kind of an idea. Pretty much these things are going to be welded on individually. I'll just have to put the bolts in the caliper, set them on here, and weld them up. Alright, traced out my template, got it down on here, looking pretty good. It's going to take a lot of time to whittle away at this and cut this out, because all I have is, you know, grinding wheels. I don't have any kind of a saw or anything to get this, but cut them out, see what we got. Got the pieces cut out somewhat to our template. You can see here's the line, here's the hole, there we go. Whether or not it's right or not, might need more or less, you know, might have took too much off, might need more. This one here kind of lines up. Oh. Stick them on there and see what we got. Alright, we got them just sitting on there with the bolts going through. You see here, all I gotta do is weld up here, weld up there. I do need to stick something through here, probably just the thickness of this, so that way at least these slides, or at least set this thickness away from the rotor. And well, let's see what we get. Alright, got it all on there, and I made sure that this bleeder is pointing straight up, so that way I can, you know, the little bubbles will want to come to the top. And now it's all welded on there. Later on, after I take this arm off to do finalizing welding and stuff, I do need to fix that one up a little bit. I just could not get in there at the angle I needed to get her real good down in there, but it's not going anywhere. Probably at this point it never would even break off, but you know, just to make it look, you know, a little better like that. But there it is. Should work just fine, other than drilling that hole in there. But I'll catch you guys later.